Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Sync Sports Bets here, and in today's video, I got 4 player props for the Week 3 NFL slates. I am super confident in these picks here, and these are all 4 unders that I did thorough research on Outlier. So before I get into these picks here, I want to let you guys know about ePick. I want to let you guys know of a new betting app that just came out that I am partnering with. It's an app called ePick. So on the screen here, I'm going to be showing you guys what ePick is and why it's so essential. You guys need to download now. So ePick, there's 2 sides of ePick. You could either pick them or you fade them. So pick them is just like a regular DFS app where you can pick 2 or more players from opposite teams and you can confirm the picks and then put an entry amount. So let's say we put $10. You'd win $28 with these 2 picks. So that's just like the standard DFS, like any other app is. But here's what makes ePick a little bit different here. So if you go to Fadeum side, you can see other people's picks. And if you click on one of them, if it's unmatched, you literally are fading every single pick that they put out. So if there's something you disagree of what someone else put out, you can fade them. So you are putting a little bit more. So this guy put in $25. I would be putting in $30. So because I'm fading him. And if I get one of the fades correct, I win all of that cash that he put in. So it's a pretty good game and it's a pretty good app. I really, really enjoy just a different side of betting where fade him honestly is in your favor because a lot of people's slips don't hit, man. Gambling is hard for hit consistently, but you are risking that you are putting a lot more money than what they risked. So it's a fun, unique app that's different from a lot of other apps out there because it's a player versus player game. So if you guys are interested in downloading ePick, you can use code SYNCS when signing up, and you get a 100% match up to $50. So that means if you put in $50, they will add an extra $50 to your account. You will have $100 of bankroll to begin betting. All the states on this map that are green are eligible to play in. So if you are in one of those green states, make sure to download this app now. It is so much fun, and I definitely think it is worth downloading. Also, guys, I want to let you guys know about my Winnable. It's just a website in which I sell picks. I'm doing a full season football pass for college football and NFL for $69 for the entire season. So that's from NFL preseason all the way to the Super Bowl. So it's still really early and still worth joining with the value that college football and NFL has, especially at the beginning of the season. This is the best time to join. $69 if you use code BEARS, BEARS, in full caps, you get $10 off. So you want to get that in before it is too late. I also have a free Discord. Both of these links are down in the description below. Discord's absolutely free to join. You can join the VIP Football Full Season Pass, and you'll be automatically added to this private channel here where you can see the slips I post and also chat with the other VIP members. And then I also have like a 1 month VIP. That's just for all sports excluding football. So if you want WNBA and NBA, sometimes MLB, I'll throw some slips in on this. It's a pretty cheap deal of $10 a month. So you can join that as well. But yeah, I have plenty of admins on here on this tab right here that do post slips that are very great people and they hit great slips all the time. So you guys are welcome to tell them as well. So I want to show you guys some of the slips that either have one or have some green already in the slip. This was a huge win, $25 to win 150. We had Jalen Daniels, Micah Ford, and LJ Martin all going under. They had such high hit rates on Outlier, and they did it through for us. Jalen Daniels actually hit 100% under in this season and last season, so bro didn't even come close. He's playing a very garbage West Virginia team, so didn't need to throw too much. And when he did throw, they're usually long bombs for touchdowns. So Michael Ford was absolutely free. I mean, he doesn't get much. That's the longest reception anyway, so that's a good pick there. And then LJ Martin, luckily, Bear Bachmeyer went off, so LJ Martin didn't get as many carries, but that's just what the defense gave him. They stopped the run, but not the pass. So this was just a perfect slip there. And currently we have this one slip, 10 to win 100. just a bunch of unders combined, and it's looking really good. Both of these two props are in the second quarter. They barely have any receiving yards, so I'm pretty confident that slip will hit as well. Also on VIP, I like to do two $100 slips, sometimes three across different apps. Sometimes it could be Prizepicks or Chalkboard, or it could be on Flip. This one is a full goblin, four leg for college football and NFL, already hitting halfway through. This was completely sweat free for both of these props, and I'm hoping it will be completely sweat free for the other two props as well for tomorrow. Here's my other $100 slip on Prizepicks. Dalton Kincaid already cashed out for us, so we just need Herbert, Stroud, and Diggs to cash out another 220 bucks. We are looking really good for this weekend to cash out a ton for VIP. Super excited about that. All right, guys, I'm going to rush through this. Also, just tell you guys some thorough detail among each and every pick. But first pick of the day, we're going to go with McNichols. He is the backup running back for the Commanders. We're going to go under on his longest reception of 6.5 receiving yards. So let me just find him here. Yeah, so 6.5 longest reception. We're going to take the under here. This guy has such an insane hit rate, literally incredible. Look in here, these last 5 games, he has 0 receiving yards, and then he had 6 in this one game as a longest reception. So let's go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, in 2025, Jeremy McNichols has had 0 receiving yards in both of these games. In 2024, he cashed out 19 of 20 games going under this prop. This should be absolutely sweat-free. I sure hope so. A little bit risky with Marcus Mariota because Jaden McDaniels played majority of last season. Don't know what Mariota will do with the running backs, but I'm assuming he's not going to throw a 7-yard reception to the backup running back. So let's go to the second pick of the day. We're going to go with Isaiah Pacheco. Now, this guy's been a huge letdown. We've already taken him for video picks before. We're going to take him yet again. Under fantasy score has been the best hit rate prop for this player. Isaiah Pacheco doesn't get many yards. The run blocking has been pretty atrocious for the Chiefs. They're 0-2, really bad starts. And the Giants allowed a ton of pass yards to Dak Prescott. I'm assuming that they're going to be pretty pass heavy in this game. Isaiah Pacheco hasn't even come close the last 5 games. I think this is pretty free as long as he doesn't get a touchdown. And they haven't really been close to getting a touchdown. So I really like this. And they also kind of like to pick and plug in Kareem Hunt as well, who could potentially score that touchdown if they do get to the 1-yard line. So let's go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, in 2025, Isaiah Pacheco's averaged 4.35 fantasy score per game, hitting under in both games. In 2024, he only hit over in the first 2 games of the season, and ever since then, obviously he was injured for part of the season, but he hasn't been the same since his injury, I'll be honest with you. He's hit under like 10 straight games, so it should be free. I'm going to continue the trend here of under 9 fantasy score for the full game. This next pick is a little bit risky, but I'm pretty confident it's still going to hit. We're going to go with Juju Smith-Schuster under 4.5 receiving targets. Now, Juju is usually like the long bomb type of player to catch. He's never like the short term or short gain type of wide receiver. And he did have 5 reception targets in week 1 versus the Chargers, but I expect Chiefs to be up in this game against the Giants. They are desperate for a win. I know that Worthy's out, but Bro only had 3 targets last game, and Hollywood Brown has taken up so many targets. Juju Smith-Schuster is kind of in the back end, and I just don't see it happening versus the Giants this week. Let's go to Outlier to see his stats. So in 2025, like I said before, he hit under 1 of 2 games. In 2024, he only hit over in 1 game with 8 receiving targets. And also, if you go to Juju Smith-Schuster's under receiving targets, if you put Worthy out in the setting, so we put in Worthy without Worthy playing, he's hit under in that 1 game last week, and they had 31 passing plays out of 57. So he only got 3 reception targets out of those 31 passing plays. I'm still pretty confident in this pick because they're down from the Eagles all game long. So yeah, I really like this. Juju Smith-Schuster, like I said, is a long bomb target, so he's not going to get a lot of targets in this game. All right, our last pick of the day, we're going to go to NFL first half, and we're going to pick Tillman on the Browns. Now, Cedric Tillman, you can either pick his fantasy score. He already has a bunch of people tailing this prop, or you can go with 18.5 first half receiving yards. Honestly, the fantasy score is going to be better, but because it's not an outlier, the hit rates, I'm going to be doing the receiving yards under. So we're going to hit the receiving yards under here, and let's go to outlier to see his stats. All right, so Cedric Tillman in 2025 has hit under in both games, averaging 6.5 receiving yards in the first half. If you go to 2024, he only hit over in one game last season. That's 10 of 11 games. They are playing, in my opinion, the best defense in the NFL with Micah Parsons on the Packers. They've been absolutely dominant. I think they're going to roll over the Browns and they're going to get quick 3-and-outs. And I think Green Bay is going to just explode, especially in the first half. So pretty confident in this under with a huge hit rate. I really like all four of these picks here, so make sure to lock them in. Make sure to download ePick. Make sure to join the Discord and Winnable VIP. And then you can also join the Outlier. You can just download it on your phone, actually. And it's 70 free trial, $20 monthly after that. You get access to all player prop hit rates, as well as game lines and more, especially plus EV if you pay for the bigger package. But definitely worth it. This is where I cash out most of my money. So you guys got to download it now before they increase the price or whatnot. But yeah, these are the four picks I'm going with for Sunday. So make sure to lock them in. I already did. $10 to win 100. So yeah, make sure to like this video and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week for week 4 NFL. And I'll be posting one video for college football as well. So turn on those notifications. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.